piece by piece is how I let go of you. Kiss by kiss will leave my mind one at a time, one at a time. First of all must fly my dreams of you and I. There's no point in holding.
It's gone in a more bluesy direction and also a more sort of Eastern direction.
The first time that I saw you, I said, for goodness sake, that man's got the power. He's a charmer with a snake.
I didn't want it to be, hey, you know, listen to my views, whatever. You know, it's just sort of handing it to you on a plate, and you can sniff it and eat it if you want, and if you don't want to, just leave it.
Well, I'm so tired of crying, but I'm out on the road again.
There is, of course, an upside to being on the road and writing on the road. What could there be a better inspirational tool for a songwriter than to travel around the world? And I've basically done that. I think traveling definitely does open you out. I guess I learned that from the very beginning, because I did move around a lot when I was younger and experienced very contrasting cultures when you appreciate their differences, but there's so much similarities between all humans. I think that for me is the special thing about humanity and traveling, and you kind of learn that by going around the world.
You know, the first time I traveled out in the rain and snow, in the rain and snow. You know, the first time I traveled out in the rain and snow, in the rain and snow.
What's great is that when Mike did come on the road with us, it inspired him, and he wrote a beautiful little song called 9 Million Bicycles in Beijing. And he came out with it because the lady who was working with us at the record company was also a professional tour guide. And when she was taking us around to do various filmings for TV shows, she'd get up and she'd give us loads of facts about Beijing and China. And she sort of said, oh yes, and there are, 10 million teacups that are used in Beijing, and there are 9 million bicycles in Beijing. That was the thing, I guess, that triggered him off. And he wrote this really lovely little song.
There are 9 million bicycles in Beijing. That's a fact. It's a thing we can't deny. Like the fact that I will love you till I die.
Studios, where we're filming the video to the first single from the second album called 9 Million Bicycles. Kevin Godley, who's a director, he came up with this great concept of basically I'm sort of sliding and slithering through different environments. I start off in a garden and I go through various different sort of surreal backgrounds, and then I end up back in the garden. It's probably one of the biggest productions we've done so far, and it's really exciting. But it's not actually that strange because I'm just lying down on the ground and being pulled, so it's quite relaxing. We're going for something that represents the feeling of the song rather than expresses directly what the lyrics are about.
Of the love that you give me every night, there are 9 million bicycles in Beijing. That's a fact. It's a thing we can't deny. Like the fact that I will love you till I die.